What's going on, everybody? This is your guy Roger with a little informational video about the VEHO app. Yeah, the VEHO app, where you deliver HelloFresh boxes to individuals at their house or apartments or wherever they live, or business. They do business as well. Now, there are a lot of videos on YouTube about VEHO, but a lot of videos that I've seen, they don't give you the nitty gritty about what happens once you get approved to join the VEHO app and can deliver every day if you choose to. Okay, now I'm going to tell you what really goes on. I'm not going to go into all the pre-stages of it where you're trying to get approved with the background check, etc., etc. I'm just going to get down to, I'm going to fast forward to you've already been approved and you're ready to go to start making a little money with VEHO. This is what happens. Okay, routes are available every night through the VEHO app, unless it's a national holiday, at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Now, what happens is you log on to the VEHO app on your phone. You see the routes. You have to keep refreshing it. You have to keep refreshing it because they say come on at 7, but it may not come up until 7:01. You have to keep refreshing it. Now, what happens is once you see those routes, you have to quickly choose a route, because there could be hundreds of other people bidding for those same routes that you may want. So there is no guarantee that you're going to get a route each day that you choose to work. So when those routes get downloaded into your phone at 7 p.m., you have to be really quick with choosing the route that you want. Now, the dollar amounts when I tried it was on the low end was 40 bucks up to about $100, and the time gaps were anywhere between 2 hours all the way up to like 5.5 hours. The most hours I've seen was 6 hours, and that route paid about 115, 120 bucks. So what happens is once you choose your route, it shows you on that little map of your phone and what section you're going to be in. Okay, and it shows you how much that route is going to pay and what time it starts. If it starts at 7:30 in the morning, you need to be there at 7:15 so you can get there in the parking lot and check in. Once you check in through your phone, you get to see exactly how many deliveries that you have in that day. It could be anywhere from 19 stops all the way up to 35 or 36 deliveries in that morning, in that time block. So you go to the warehouse, they tell you where to park, and you park in line. Normally, if you pull up into the warehouse, you're gonna see a whole bunch of cars, so you'll know how to maneuver your way in to get behind the car that's in front of you. You go into the warehouse, you tell them what route number you have, which will be on your phone. You check in through your app. Through the app, it shows you what the route number is. Let's say your route number is 15. You tell the individual outside what your route number is. They get on the walkie-talkie. They say, hey, I got route number 10 pulling up in a red car or whatever car you're driving. They pull you in and you get directed by a guy with a flasher, some flashers telling you where to park. You park, you tell that person again, I'm route number 10. They leave. I say, okay, you ready to go? They bring your HelloFresh boxes to you. Now, what happens then? You take your phone and you start scanning your packages. Also have you a permanent marker, a black magic marker or red. It doesn't matter what color, as long as you can see it. Most people have black. So you scan the package, scan the barcode. It tells you what stop number that is. You write it in big letters so you can see it, and move on to the next package, etc., etc. For however many boxes that they hang you. You scan each box, it tells you what stop number that is. You write that down. Then once you finish scanning all the packages, now it's time for you to put the packages inside your vehicle. Now, the boxes range from the size of a shoebox, like the width of a shoebox, all the way up to the width of maybe, I don't know, the boxes can get pretty big, pretty much. So you have to be very mindful of that when you're loading the boxes inside your vehicle. Now, I've seen vehicles as small as a Kia Soul, a small Kia Soul, all the way up to a Cadillac Escalade, so, or a Tahoe or something, a big SUV, or like a Chrysler 300, or I've seen Honda, I've seen Altimas, I've seen Maximas, little Subaru SUVs. So be mindful of that when you're ready to go with your boxes. You have to be very mindful of that, how you want to put your boxes in. Excuse me. Some people fold their seats down, some people don't. If you have a car, actual car, not an SUV. If you have an SUV, then you're fine. Doesn't matter how many boxes you have. Some people have vans, Sprinter vans, little small Sprinter vans. Then you have all the size, the space that you need. Now, once you have everything in your vehicle and you're ready to go, you put on your hazard lights and they tell you, okay, you're ready to go, back up. You know, it's not where you just load up and you just pull on out like all willy-nilly. No, yeah, they're very organized, pretty much. So you can get out and you can just go ahead on and everything is through your phone. As far as the GPS, you don't have to enter any addresses in. The addresses are already downloaded into your phone and they're already ready to go, where from the direction from the warehouse to your first stop and your second stop and your third stop. All you have to do is, once you get to your first stop, you scan the barcode and you just put it at the person's front door, or wherever in the notes they'll tell you where to put it at the front door. Then you take a picture of it. When you put it down in front of their door, you take a picture of their house number or apartment number. If it's an apartment, you have to take 3 pictures. You have to take a picture of the HelloFresh box at the door. You have to take a picture of the apartment number, and you have to take a picture of the building number that says 1550 apartment number 101. You got to take a picture of all 3 of those things: the HelloFresh box, the apartment number, and the building number. Now, if you get lucky and they have a concierge place, that's just like easy money right there, where you scan it, take a picture of it, and you just hand it to the concierge and they deal with it after that. Because you will come into some situations where you have apartment buildings and you have to walk into each individual door. That can be a pain in the butt. But if they have the concierge, or like a room, a separate room where they just put the package in, and that particular apartment complex won't allow you to deliver it, you have to leave it with the concierge or in that package room. I prefer that because it makes it go quicker. Let's see what else. Also, like I said, once you get to the delivery, you take a picture. If it's a house, you just take a picture of when you take it down and the house number, and you just move on to the next delivery. And you just continue to do that until you finish. Now, when you get to your last delivery, you'll see something light up said finished deliveries. You just tap on that. You just rate the route. You can put how many stars. When I did it, I just put 5 stars just to get through with it, and you're done for the day. And then you can go home. So yeah, that's pretty much how the VEHO app works. It's pretty easy. You know, when I did it, like I said, I made about $450. Each route that I did was about $75 to $85. I had some $75 routes and I had some $85 routes. They do take out, it's like $1 per day for like accidental insurance. So it's like $1 for each route. So no matter what, I think it's like $1.39 per day if you get a route. So at the end of the week, if you do a route for 7 days, you'll probably get taken out about $6, $6.90 or something like that. It's some random number, but it's only like $1 per day when you get a route. So yeah, so that's it for this video about VEHO. It's pretty easy. The boxes aren't heavy at all. So yeah, so Enjoy. Peace.